Hello, El Paso. Thank you for joining us on this edition of Your City in 5 from Haddock's Family Park in central El Paso. I'm your host, Ricky Saillas, along with my good friend, Martin Padilla. Martin, do you have any big plans for Memorial Day weekend?
Well, I've heard the spray parks are opening up, so I might go check one out or maybe catch a tan at a swimming pool.
Great idea. We're going to tell everyone more about the spray parks. But let me ask you something, Martin. Do you know what hawk signals are?
Hawk signals. Birds that talk? I don't know.
Ooh, no, not quite. We're going to tell everyone more about hawk signals as well. What do you say we get started?
Let's do it.
If you plan to drink and drive this Memorial Day weekend, don't get behind the wheel. Law enforcement across El Paso County is increasing patrols to crack down on drunk driving, not just for the holidays, but beyond. It's part of the Enough is Enough initiative launched by Mayor Renard Johnson, local leaders, and law enforcement officials. Families of drunk driving victims and community advocates say the issue is a crisis, and they're calling on everyone to take action.
It's time now that we do something about our DWIs in our community. With Memorial Day approaching, we've got to get better at this. So we're going to start, we've already started, we're going to continue today, and we're going to continue into the future. Just drink responsibly, have a plan in place, and enough is enough.
The El Paso Police Department is joining other agencies across the region to target impaired drivers. The DWI task force will be out in full force throughout the holiday weekend. Police Chief Peter Pasilla says if you choose to drink, make sure you have a plan to get home safely.
This is a 100% preventable crime. If you're going to budget for alcohol, budget for a share ride. Put that in part of your budget and take the decision out. Use the share ride from your home. That way you have no excuse to get in a car and drive.
Fort Bliss also joining the Enough is Enough campaign. The military post says it's everyone's duty to prevent drunk driving, and they have a strong message for soldiers who choose to drive while intoxicated.
You stand to lose almost everything you care about when you wear this uniform, when you engage in this type of behavior. And what you do when you make these choices, and you make the wrong one too, is you lose your honor. We will initiate separation, administrative separation for anybody involved in a DWI or DUI.
If you choose to drink alcohol, the safest decision is not to drive. Plan ahead before you go out. Use a rideshare app, designate a sober driver, or call a family member. Now, if you're hosting a party, make sure your guests have a safe way to get home and avoid over-serving alcohol. Once again, don't drink and drive. It's just not worth it. To other happenings, get ready to cool off. The city spray parks open for the season on Memorial Day weekend. The Parks and Recreation Department maintains 9 spray parks, including one just for dogs at Pavo Real Park. Spray parks are open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. They're accessible to children of all ages and adults too. The best part, they're free and you don't need a swimsuit.
If you have shorts, if you have your t-shirts, it's okay. Go wet, go in and out, there's no problem. So to activate the pad, if you come in and they're not on, there's an activator. So you just press that one, or sometimes it's like a little sensor. So you put your hand on top of it and then everything activates.
The city's only outdoor pool, Pavo Real, opens Memorial Day weekend as well. It's also available to rent for birthdays, celebrations, and other special occasions. Don't forget, all 4 city water parks also open on Memorial Day weekend. Information on city pools and the spray parks is available on the Parks and Recreation social media sites, as well as the city's website, elpasotexas.gov. For details on the water parks, visit epwaterparks.com. The public safety bond that you voted for in 2019 is making a major impact. Your City in 5 storyteller, Mario Ramirez, takes us to Fire Station 25. It's been fully renovated and now responding to emergencies in the east side.
So we're out here on the east side, beautiful east side of El Paso, Lake Trevino and Ivanhoe, at the grand reopening for Fire Station number 25, one of the busiest companies throughout the city.
And I'm just so grateful that the first responders are going to be back in action in this neighborhood from this firehouse.
2, 1. Yeah! Let's go!
as we walk through the station, we've improved the dorm facilities, giving them better sleeping quarters, better office space, better restroom facilities. Again, because we have female firefighters working alongside and living alongside with male firefighters, now they all have their own spaces. It's going to be a more comfortable space for our firefighters, which means they're ready to go and they're ready to serve the public. We need more services out here, so now we're able to bring an additional unit out to help spread the load and service the community out here on the east side. I'm just grateful to the citizens of El Paso for their commitment to the public safety bond and their commitment to public safety throughout the city. It's just going to continue to add to the level of service that the fire department is going to be able to provide.
Thank you, Mario, for putting together that video, and a quick shout out to the El Paso Fire Department. This is the 14th project that has been finished from the 2019 Public Safety Bond. The El Paso Police Department celebrated 152 years of service with a huge community event at the Police Academy. 152 in Blue featured interactive activities, demonstrations, performances, and educational opportunities. Now, the Police Department provides a variety of programs and services throughout the year in our city. A heartfelt thank you goes out to all of the men and women in blue of the El Paso Police Department. Well, have you heard of HAWK signals? No, they have nothing to do with the bird. HAWK stands for High Intensity Activated Crosswalk. These specialized signals help pedestrians cross busy streets, and they work differently than a traditional crosswalk. The Streets and Maintenance Department has installed several across the city to improve pedestrian safety. Now, when a pedestrian presses the button, flashing yellow lights warn drivers to slow down, followed by solid red lights that require them to stop. HAWK signals improve driver awareness and give pedestrians a safer, controlled time to cross, reducing accidents and making streets safer for everyone. Downtown has a new splash of color in honor of Pride Month, which takes place in June. The Streets and Maintenance Department recently installed colorful curb extensions in the area known as Pride Square, located on Stanton Street between Franklin and Missouri. The vibrant design reflects and celebrates the LGBTQ+ community in the Sun City. Now, the city has partnered with community organizations over the past few years to bring these meaningful visuals to life. A big thank you to everyone who voted to name the two baby spider monkeys at the El Paso Zoo and Botanical Gardens. Here's Ruthie and Janie. These adorable monkeys arrived at the zoo on Valentine's Day after being rescued from an animal trafficker in Houston. They were known as Pink Nose and Black Nose while the zoo hosted a naming contest. Now they're bonding with the other spider monkeys, Libby, Sunday, and Ugo. Now you have a chance to see them for yourself if you make a visit to the El Paso Zoo. Martin, you have to check out the spider monkeys, Ruthie and Janie, at the El Paso Zoo.
Yeah, I really do. But is the zoo going to be open on Memorial Day?
You know what? The zoo will be open on Memorial Day, and you just reminded me something that will not be open on Memorial Day is all city administrative offices.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you get a text?
Yeah. It's from Mayor.
Mayor?
Says he wants to talk to us.
I wonder what he wants.
I don't know.
Well, okay, that's going to do it for us on this edition of Your City in 5. For Martin Padilla, I'm Ricky Saillas. Stay safe and please be good to each other. We'll see you next time on Your City in 5. I wonder what he wants.
I don't know. Maybe lunch. I heard he wanted to go to the spray park with us.
Oh, maybe the spray park. Oh, okay.